What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day are doing more than just harming your body? They're quietly weakening your soul. Yes, Satan uses these foods as tools to control you, to distract you from your faith, and to steal your connection with Allah. This isn't just about health, it's about your spiritual strength. The Quran tells us how Satan vowed to mislead mankind. Satan said, "Because you have sent me astray, I will surely sit in wait for them on your straight path." Quran 7:16-17. The battle isn't always visible. Sometimes it's fought in your cravings, your habits, your very plate. Have you ever felt powerless over your cravings? Comment, "Yes, me," if you want to break free. Your journey to spiritual freedom starts now. Step 1. Processed sugar. The sweet trap. Processed sugar is everywhere. In sodas, sweets, snacks, even foods you wouldn't expect. While it tastes good and gives a quick burst of energy, this sweetness comes with a hidden cost, both to your body and your soul. Scientific studies show that sugar acts like an addictive drug in the brain. When you consume high amounts, your brain floods with dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But this rush is short-lived. Soon after, your energy crashes and you feel tired, irritable, or anxious. Over time, these sugar highs and lows can disrupt your mood and focus. This roller coaster doesn't just harm your physical health, it weakens your spiritual discipline too. When your energy dips, your motivation to pray, fast, or engage in dhikr diminishes. Your mind becomes clouded with cravings and restlessness, making it harder to maintain self-control. Medical research links excessive sugar consumption with increased rates of anxiety and depression worldwide, including in Muslim communities. Diabetes and obesity are rising, and these health challenges affect not only the body, but also the heart's ability to connect with Allah. A weak body often leads to weak worship. The Quran reminds us of the power of self-control, and by the soul, and He who proportioned it and inspired it with discernment of its wickedness and its righteousness, He has succeeded who purifies it, and He has failed who instills it with corruption. Quran 91:7-10. To purify your soul, you must first discipline your nafs, self. Sugar feeds the nafs, stirring desires that Satan exploits to keep you distracted and enslaved. Remember the story of communities today where diabetes has become a silent epidemic, affecting the ability to fast during Ramadan and diminishing the energy for daily prayers. This isn't just a health issue, it's a spiritual struggle faced by millions. Satan loves when you feed your cravings instead of your soul. The sweet trap isn't just a sugar addiction, it's a spiritual trap. Satan loves it when you feed your cravings instead of your soul. Cut sugar to regain control. Have you tried reducing sugar for spiritual or health reasons? Share your experience. Step 2. Unlawful, haram. Food. The spiritual poison. Food isn't just fuel for your body. It's nourishment for your soul. In Islam, what you eat directly affects your spiritual state, your purity, and your connection with Allah. The Quran is clear. Say, "I do not find within that which was revealed to me anything forbidden to one who would eat it unless it be a dead animal, or blood spilled out, or the flesh of swine, for indeed it is impure, or it be that slaughtered in disobedience, dedicated to other than Allah. But whoever is forced by necessity, neither desiring it nor transgressing its limit, then indeed your Lord is forgiving and merciful." Quran 6:145. Consuming haram food, such as non-halal meat, food contaminated with alcohol, or products forbidden by Sharia, does more than just break dietary rules. It affects the purity of your heart and soul. When you knowingly or unknowingly consume such food, it creates spiritual pollution, which can manifest as feelings of guilt, disconnection from Allah, and even stagnation in your spiritual growth. There are countless stories from Muslims around the world who have faced this struggle. Some unknowingly ate non-halal meat at gatherings or restaurants, only to feel a sudden emptiness or heaviness in their hearts afterward. Others struggle in countries where halal options are limited and face daily dilemmas that challenge their faith. The spiritual discomfort often makes worship feel distant and burdensome. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The halal is clear and the haram is clear, and between them are doubtful matters which many people do not know. Whoever avoids these doubtful matters has protected his religion and honor." Hadith, Bukhari and Muslim. Satan cleverly uses the confusion, laziness and convenience around unlawful food to weaken your iman. When your body is a vessel tainted by haram, it becomes harder to maintain the light of faith. Your spiritual energy is sapped and distractions grow stronger. Your body is a mosque, a sacred place where Allah's presence dwells when you are pure. Would you allow impurities to enter a mosque? The same applies to your body and soul. Choosing halal and tayyib, pure food, is a form of worship and a means of strengthening your iman. It's a constant reminder that everything you consume affects your relationship with Allah. Your body is a mosque. Don't let haram food desecrate it. Have you experienced spiritual ups and downs related to your diet? Tell us below. Step 3. Fast food and toxic additives. Feeding the nafs. In today's fast-paced world, convenience often takes priority over health and spirituality. Fast food, packed with chemical additives, preservatives and unhealthy fats, is designed to be addictive, cheap and quick. But this convenience comes at a serious cost, not just to your body but also to your soul. Scientific studies show that many additives disrupt hormonal balance and trigger inflammatory responses, which can affect mood and cognitive function. Eating fast food regularly can increase feelings of impatience, restlessness and irritability, states that make it difficult to practice patience, sabr, focus in prayer, khushu, or engage in heartfelt dhikr. The Quran warns us against excess and heedlessness in many verses, including, "O children of Adam, take your adornment at every masjid, and eat and drink, but be not excessive. Indeed, he likes not those who commit excess." Quran 7:31. Yet, modern lifestyles often push us towards excess, not just in quantity, but in speed and carelessness. We eat hurriedly, distracted by phones, work and stress, missing the blessing and mindfulness that comes with eating thoughtfully. Consider the story of Ahmed, a Muslim professional in a bustling city. His demanding job and long hours leave him relying on fast food daily. His energy dips, his prayers feel rushed or skipped, and he notices a growing distance from his spiritual center. Despite wanting to be consistent in worship, his unhealthy habits pull him away, making him feel spiritually depleted. Satan exploits this very dynamic. The allure of quick pleasure and easy comfort draws you away from mindful living and dhikr. The more distracted and restless your nafs becomes, the easier it is for Shaytaan to whisper doubts and prevent you from finding peace in your prayers and remembrance of Allah. Mindful eating is an act of worship. It slows the nafs, allowing you to appreciate Allah's blessings and align your heart with your deeds. Sunnah teaches us to eat slowly, be grateful and avoid waste. Replacing fast food with wholesome tayyib meals strengthens your body and soul, increasing your capacity for worship, patience, and spiritual resilience. Fast food feeds your body fast, but starves your soul. What unhealthy habits do you struggle to overcome? Share your journey. Spiritual remedies and practical tips. Changing your diet isn't just about physical health. It's a profound spiritual journey. Islam teaches us to seek nourishment that is halal, permissible, tayyib, pure and wholesome, and balanced, aligning body and soul. The Quran commands, "O you who have believed, eat from the good things which we have provided for you, and be grateful to Allah if it is indeed Him that you worship." Quran 2:172. Choosing halal and tayyib foods purifies your body and heart, making you more receptive to Allah's blessings and more mindful in worship. The Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad offers beautiful examples of foods that nourish both faith and health. Dates. Packed with nutrients, dates were often eaten to break the fast and are a symbol of spiritual renewal. Honey. Mentioned in the Quran 1669 as a healing food, honey balances sweetness with medicinal benefits. Olives and olive oil. Praised in the Quran 24:35. As blessed, they support heart health and vitality. Alongside what you eat, how you eat matters. Begin your meals with Bismillah, in the name of Allah, and end with Alhamdulillah. All praise is due to Allah. These simple acts bring mindfulness and gratitude, connecting your body and soul to the divine. Dua is also powerful. Ask Allah to bless your food and your intentions to stay on the path of health and spirituality. This strengthens your resolve and reminds you that every bite is a chance to honor your Creator. Real stories inspire us. Many Muslims around the world have reclaimed their health and spirituality by returning to Sunnah foods and balanced eating. For example, Fatima, a young woman from Cairo, transformed her life by cutting processed foods and embracing Sunnah meals. Her energy soared, and so did her connection with Allah during prayer and fasting. Similarly, Yusuf, a professional in London, found peace by slowing down meals, practicing gratitude, and prioritizing halal and tayyib foods. His spiritual consistency improved, and he felt more resilient against daily stress and temptations. Remember, this isn't just a diet. It's a form of worship and self-care that aligns you with Allah's mercy and wisdom. Nourish your body and soul. Choose foods that bring you closer to Allah. Which Sunnah food is your favorite? Or what healthy habit are you adopting? Comment below. The Quranic perspective and Satan's deception. Satan's mission is clear: to mislead humanity and distance us from Allah's guidance. The Quran reveals the subtle and powerful ways Satan works to weaken our faith, often through our desires and habits, including what we consume. Allah says, "So when you recite the Quran, seek refuge in Allah from Satan, the expelled from His mercy. Indeed, He has no authority over those who believe and rely upon their Lord. His authority is only over those who take Him as an ally and those who through Him associate others with Allah." Quran 16:98-99. And indeed, Satan is an enemy to you, so take him as an enemy. He only invites his party to be among the companions of the blaze. And we have certainly diversified the signs for a people who remember. And Satan has overcome them and made them forget the remembrance of Allah. Those are the party of Satan. Unquestionably, the party of Satan. They will be the losers. Quran 17:64-66. One of Satan's greatest tactics is to exploit our desires, hunger, cravings, and the pleasure of taste. to distract us from mindfulness, prayer, and spiritual growth. Food becomes a tool for indulgence rather than sustenance, leading to heedlessness and spiritual neglect. When we feed every craving without discipline, we open the door for Satan to gain influence over our hearts and minds. This subtle control weakens our ability to resist sin, stay consistent in worship, and maintain spiritual clarity. Spiritual vigilance, being aware of our thoughts, intentions, and habits, is a form of jihad, struggle in itself. It requires constant effort to recognize Satan's whispers and resist falling into his traps. The key is self-awareness. Pausing before eating, asking, is this nourishing my soul or feeding my nafs, ego-sad desires? Remembering Allah in every action keeps the heart anchored and protected. Satan tempts through desires. Control your desires. Control your destiny. How do you stay spiritually vigilant in daily life? Share your tips. If this message opened your eyes, share it now. Someone you love may be trapped without knowing. Tag a friend who needs this reminder and tell us, which food are you committing to avoid? Outro and dua. End with a soft recitation of Ayat al-Kursi, Quran 2:255, or Surah al-Falaq 113, invoking Allah's protection from all harm and Shaytaan's whispers. Then say, may Allah protect our hearts and bodies from what harms us, purify our intentions, and strengthen our iman. May He guide us to make choices that bring us closer to Him every day. Your journey to purity starts today. Make dua and take the first step. What dua helps you resist temptation? Share it in the comments. Which food warning hit you hardest? Sugar, haram, or fast food? Have you noticed a spiritual change when adjusting your diet? Tell us your story. Would you like a deeper series on food and spirituality? Let us know.